This looks like it would act like a natural sluice to trap gold-bearing gravels. I would explore the biggest boulders first. Let's begin with the largest boulder first. I will only dig down 8 inches or so at first. I can always return to it later in the day. This smaller rock under the boulder looks like it could have potential. This is not a job for a spade. I need to remove the top layer of gravels, and then pump deeper down. I remove the top gravels in order for the hand pump to suck up more of the heavy sands, if there are any. Now it's time to change to a different tool to do the job. I use my hand dredge to go deeper. At this point I could have changed to my fork to dislodge the larger rocks I can feel below the gravels. I am at about 8 inches deep, and the gravel sands are getting darker. I can use the gold claw production pan to pan off into, instead of using the river. This will often save a lot of time. No luck this time, but I did see 2 pieces of flour gold, but not worth keeping. This pit looks like a low pressure zone. I have seen salmon resting here, and the gravel seemed to be heavier. This is very hard packed. I would need a pry bar to dig this properly. This might be worth coming back to, but with better lifting equipment for those larger rocks. The gravels here are darker and might yield heavier sands. After a few seconds of pumping, I find the gravels are not hard packed, so the likelihood of gold is low. Squatting to work is less fatiguing on my back than bending forward. The 45-degree addition to the gravel pump makes this less fatiguing. think next time I will bring my folding stool and rest my flexi tub on it and use it as a panning station, then I won't need to bend forward while I pan off the gravels.
Nothing here. Let's try that natural rock sluice. I will return to this in another video with my homemade crevice sucker. I take samples from a larger area. When I return another day, I will rake them all out before the high waters return. These rocks are incredibly slippery. I think I will treat myself to some stocking foot waders with a separate boot. Okay, let's pan off this potential hotspot and decide if it's worth coming back here another day. Look how dark these sands are. I can't wait to return and rake this out properly. The gold claw pan takes some time to master.
I try not to exceed a 45-degree tilt until all the large rocks have gone. I now use my dowsing rods to locate the gold for me. I have been using these for years, and anyone can use them, even non-believers. My dowsing rods indicated that there was no gold here, and I would find gold 1.5 miles away upstream. I use just one to point the way, but this time my rod spins very quickly. How strange, I have never seen this before. It's a sign of a massive energy source. My rods pointed me to this rock, but it seems the depth of this dig was too deep to dig than I have time for today. The rods indicated a depth of over 0.5 meter. I could have removed the 45-degree bend on the pump at this point. This would have allowed me to pump out vertically. The gold claw negates me needing to bring buckets, but when I move upstream next time I will use my flexi tubs and garret pans. The gold claw makes short work of removing the big stones without needing a classifier. The sand here is very dark, a really good sign of heavies in a low pressure zone.